The Price Action Lectures. Background. In 2020, with the pandemic expanding, I began to create articles to help other traders develop insight into how the markets behaved. Trading is a natural allure for those who potentially see it as easy money. It had taken me years of study and analysis to understand what I consider to be the critical differences which I thought allowed someone to quickly evaluate a situation in the market. While studying, about every year or so in my studies, I'd see a particular concept again and see it from a whole different perspective. And I'd think to myself, why didn't I see that earlier? There are a few central concepts for which this seemed to occur. I'm not certain if you're familiar with the Magic Eye 3D prints and posters. Essentially, these are graphics printed on two-dimensional flat surface, which are specially designed to create a three-dimensional picture. A while ago, I saw my first one of these, which was a large, full-size poster. I spent hours in front of it, looking, staring, searching. I saw nothing. I was trying. Many of those around me would say, "Oh," or "Look," or "Wow." I saw absolutely nothing. They'd say, well, just stare at it, or just stand back a little. Nothing. Much time passed, in fact, many years. A couple of years ago, out of curiosity, I purchased a book of them. At the beginning of the book were specific instructions on how to look at the prints. I looked at the first print. The 3D image, it popped out. Wow! And then I thought, well, that took a long time. It was exactly a similar feeling that I had experienced with the critical concepts of price action. The important aspects were visible and present. However, without clear instructions, it was easy to miss. In early 2021, a group of traders had reached out for private instruction. I'd been providing feedback to other traders, and I found that there were often common gaps relating to the few core concepts which I'd encountered difficulty. With the group of traders, I wanted to see if it was possible to create a training program specifically around these few core concepts to help retrain their vision, to allow them to see the edge and critical variables from a new perspective, using specific exercises, practices, and drills. These principles became the foundation of these lectures. This works because it is a simplified hierarchy of learning. Order definitely matters. We train the foundation principles of momentum, support, and resistance. There are explorations to build skills. This helps to internalize the concepts and is important. Bar-by-bar analysis is offered. This helps you to see both the structure of the market as well as decisions. We train transitional drills to be able to understand the language, how the market flows. It also allows us to move from a static to live environment. There are market drills to see the edge. This allows you to take a look at it both on a static sheet as well as when you work into the live markets. There are quizzes to train perspective. We also offer a module on mental performance or training flow. If you think about trading, it really is the skill of becoming comfortable with being uncomfortable. This is a critical skill set. It's essential and it can't be overlooked or underestimated. As a general guide, we begin with the basics, starting with candlesticks and simple aspects of them, and then counting. We then work on finding edge. This is an open discovery to be able to see how edge exists in the market, which you may not have seen previously. We work through trend lines, channels, and the EMA. This is a discovery of variation. The market works through a variety of different patterns, and without good familiarity of it, it's difficult to make decisions at the right time. We work through pattern and pattern evolution, the life cycle. Again, this is a language. You need to see how it flows. We take a look at support and resistance, supply and demand, as well as different targets that exist in the market. Prices seem to flow between certain aspects and certain ranges, and it works according to these specific criteria. We take a look at trends, trading ranges, and transitions. We offer examples and application. And of course, we take a look at how to move from static to live simulations. Some general recommendations. The secret, it's in understanding the application of simple principles across a broad variety of situations. Please fully work through the exercises in order to learn to see the market. Small edges aggregate the different pieces. When they fit together, you start to understand things a little bit better. This begins with simple building blocks and allows you to create a foundation so you can learn with confidence and then explore. Through the explorations, please have fun. Discover how the principles link together to form a conversation. Thank you very much and welcome. Good trades to you. I'd also like to provide recognition. A special thank you to Mack for developing and sharing his system, along with thousands of examples. I'd also like to thank you for your feedback and great support. For Al Brooks, I'd like to thank you for organizing many of the principles of price action into a library for research. Good trades to you.